Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of When Reality Hits. I hope you guys all had a wonderful Halloween and everyone had a great time trick-or-treating, going to parties, dressing up. I saw so many amazing costumes all over social media. I just love the holidays, Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all in a row. So I'm very excited for Thanksgiving, ready to start decorating for Christmas. I mean, it is time. I cannot believe it is already November. Time is absolutely flying. If you guys follow me on social media, you probably saw, and I talked about it a little bit last week, that I had my Victorian Vampire Masquerade, and it was a party at my house in my backyard, and it was probably my favorite party that I have thrown so far. It was all red and black and amazing and bloody, and I just thought that it was such a good theme, and everyone came dressed to the nines, so I was so proud of everyone, and everyone looked amazing. There wasn't one person that did not come to the house on theme and looking amazing. So that was awesome. I partnered again with Picnic and Pedal. They're my party planners and they are amazing. I just have ideas and send them like things that I see and things that I want, and they take my ideas and run with them and make them absolutely amazing. It was like I said, it's probably my favorite party I've ever had. We had my pool house covered with like black drapes. We had red draped area that was for a photo op. We had a bar with a big rose wall behind it. That said, gosh, what did the sign say? Pick your poison. The sign said pick your poison on this beautiful, rose wall, like a big flower wall that was made by Wonderwall OC. They do all my flower walls. They did it for the party that I threw for Jasmine and Alyssa for their engagement party as well. We had bartenders. It looked absolutely amazing. We had these huge candles that were red that were all lining the pool and all around the backyard. I had red light shining into the pool, so it looked like blood, especially in the hot tub where it was like boiling. I wanted everything to be bloody because we're vampires, you know? And I just thought it turned out so great. I had to put this little cover on the pool and I can't get in there. So I had to have one of my friends with really long arms try to put this little red light cover over top of the pool so that at night the light would shine through and it made the pool red. And then we had extra lights like also shining on the pool, and it just turned out awesome. They had a fog machine. Everything just turned out even better than I could have imagined. I had this huge charcuterie board over my island on the inside. And I always use the same company, Bon Appetit Cheese, which is such a cute name. And it was a huge full-size skeleton, and the meat was like wrapped around the bone, so you would pick off the little meat, the salami or prosciutto or whatever it was. And there was the cheese, the crackers. I did like a candy bar, so I had all different like vampire-themed candies, and I found these... Do you guys remember back in the day, there was these like wax teeth, and they had big red lips and they had fangs, and kids, whenever I was a kid, you would just wear them around and they had flavor. You wouldn't actually eat them, but you would like chew on them and throw them and spit them out. I found those. So I had those. I had like body part suckers. I had like eyeballs. I had brains. I had, these little containers that were actually jelly beans, but they said like, blood bags or something like that on it. So everything was very on theme, and I loved it. At the bar, the bartenders made drinks that were in blood bags, and I had this little like luster dust stuff, this like edible dust that's red with glitter. So we put that in all the drinks so that no matter what you got, it looked like you were drinking blood, which I thought was awesome. And we made Jello shots, red Jello shots in these like big syringes. So that was super cool as well. My friend Lindy, she came into town, and then my best friend Kara also came to town and surprised me the day of the Halloween party. I was sitting at the nail salon because one one of my nails on my middle finger broke because I was rushing around, and I went to grab something and I hit my middle finger nail on the counter while I was reaching for something on the ground. It hurt so bad. It hurt like a bitch, but I like went to the nail salon to get it fixed, and all of a sudden somebody taps on my shoulder, and it was Kara. I was so excited because she did not tell me that she was coming. So it was awesome to have Kara and Lindy there from back home. Of course, Kara lives in Vegas now, but Lindy still lives in Kentucky. So it was just amazing to be able to spend that time with them. And the party just went awesome. I thought it was so cool. And of course, trick-or-treating. I had, as I talked about before, I had made Cruz this bag, and it had 3 different little buttons on it so that he could press them whenever he goes trick-or-treating, since he is nonverbal. One that says Happy Halloween, one that says trick or treat, and one that says thank you. And he used it for a couple times, and it was great, and everybody liked it and thought it was like so creative and sweet, and everybody was very like nice and it was taken very well. So I was very happy about that. But Cruz only made it like 3 or 4 houses and fell asleep. And then I just walked around with Janet and Jason and Cameron, and they were so cute. Janet was a nurse, Cameron was a little doctor, and Jason was the patient in the wheelchair, because yes, a lot of people asked, but Janet and them talked about it on their social medias and everything as well. So I can too. But yes, Jason hurt his knee. So he really was a patient. Me and him were in recovery at the very same time. We were texting each other every day. What shows are you watching, while we're like laying in bed 24/7. So that was just such a cute little costume, and we had a great time. I had these little light up skeleton lights all over Cruz's outfit, or all over Cruz's stroller, and him and I both were skeletons, and I put white hair gel in my hair and his hair, and that just made it look a little bit cuter. And where Cruz has sensory issues with his autism, I had 2 different costumes. So I had a skeleton costume for him that matched mine completely. It was like, if you saw it on Instagram, mine was a full body zip up black skeleton costume. And I had one for Cruz too, but he hated the zipper because it went up the front and like kind of almost like a turtleneck, and he just did not want to wear it. So I had a backup, which was a black t-shirt and black pants, and then his little black and white Nikes, and he just looked so cute. So I'm glad that I had that. He did have a great time. The day before trick-or-treating, he wasn't feeling great. He swims every day, so he had a little bit of swimmer's ear that he was dealing with. So I definitely wanted to take his stroller whenever we went trick-or-treating, because even though he wasn't contagious, didn't have a fever, anything like that, I knew that he still wasn't 100%. And I posted the photos of Cruz and I on Halloween, and we got so many good comments, so much support. And then there was a lot of haters on there, which I was so surprised about, that kept saying to me that they couldn't believe that Cruz was in a stroller. And why is Cruz in a stroller? He's too old to be in a stroller. You baby him too much. No. All these different things. And I was like actually shocked by that. I've been very open and honest about our journey and Cruz's journey and him being on the spectrum and everything like that. And I guess a lot of the comments were from people who have never experienced that, which I understand. A lot of people won't know what it's like until, you know, you have a family member or a child or somebody that you know very dearly that is on the spectrum. I guess you're not really going to understand. And a lot of other people and parents who do have children on the spectrum were chiming in and, you know, responding and everything like that. But it was kind of shocking to me how many comments I got about that. So I just think that people need to understand that he was very tired. He gets overstimulated very easily. So I wanted him to have a safe space, and his stroller is a safe space. Also, I think people are forgetting that I'm still recovering from a huge surgery, and I can't lift over 15 pounds. So if Cruz wanted to take off running, it's very common for kids to want to run away or to elope or just run to have fun, and it would be hard for me to catch up with him. Also, I can't pick him up if he is feeling overstimulated and wants to just sit down. So the stroller was a necessity for me, and it was something to make him comfortable. So I hope people listening to this like understand that, because yes, he is 4 years old, but it is a safe space, and it was definitely needed. And he ended up falling asleep because he was overstimulated. And I'm very, very, very glad that I had it because I was still able to walk around again with Janet and Jason and Cameron. But I was definitely shocked about that. But anyways, he still loved it. We still had a great time. I made sure that we watched Halloween movies all day, and we came back pretty early to the house. So we had like Halloween cookies and, just did different little cute stuff. And he got to eat some of his Halloween candy and everything. So it ended up being a great day. He just didn't make it very long trick-or-treating. But I love going up to all the houses that are so decorated and so cute. There was a couple different ones, and one was like a fisherman theme. And they had like mermaids, and they had like Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean and all this different stuff. And the people that were passing out candy that lived there, they were wearing, those yellow fisherman outfits and everything. And I just thought it was so cute. So I really appreciate whenever people go all out for Halloween. I wasn't able to decorate that much this year for Halloween until the party. Obviously, my party was awesome and over the top, which I loved. But normally I have so many decorations outside, inside. But this year with my surgery, it was impossible for me to be able to go through all the stuff and get it out of the garage and get to carry all the boxes and put everything up and do all that stuff. So I didn't get to decorate that much this year, but don't worry, I will be back with it next year. And now that I am starting to feel better, I'll be 6 weeks next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday, so that'll officially be 6 weeks from my surgery. And after that, I can start working out again. I could start lifting things. I could start doing more like normal everyday things. And I'm definitely going to start the Christmas decorations. I'm one of those people who loves having the decorations out before Thanksgiving because I do so much, and I put up I take so much time, and I really enjoy it. I really love it. It's something that eases me and helps with my anxiety and stuff whenever I'm decorating the trees, and it just really excites me and I love it. So I just really want to have the decorations out for longer than just a month, because Christmas is the 25th of December. So if I waited till December, or if I waited till after Thanksgiving, it would only be up for a month, and that's not long enough. So I'm going to start as soon as possible, and I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys what I'm going to do this year. I'll do a bunch of videos and stuff because I missed Halloween. So I really am going to go in even more for Christmas. Oh my gosh, guys, BravoCon is coming up. I've been so busy lately, but now it is time to head to Vegas and go to BravoCon, and I'm so excited. I've been getting all my looks together, trying to figure out what I'm going to wear and what shoes I'm going to get, what shoes I'm going to wear. I ordered a bunch of dresses, some that way too many. I'm going to be there. I need 3 daytime outfits, 2 nighttime outfits, and I think I ordered 8 dresses or something like that. So I've got a few extra, and just trying to decide what shoes I'm going to wear. But I'm so excited about BravoCon. It is such a unique experience having all these different Bravo celebrities from all these different shows under one roof. I get to participate in a bunch of different panels and get to do a bunch of different interactions and meet so many people. And I'll be able to meet new Bravo celebrities who I haven't met before. This will be my first time ever going to the Bravos. So I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be such a fun night. So I am looking forward to it big time. BravoCon, gosh, in Vegas. I've been to, let's see, how many BravoCons have I been to? 2? Because I went to one in New York, and then COVID happened. So we didn't have any for a while. And then me, Jackson, Kristen went to the one in Vegas the first year because we were promoting that we were coming back to Bravo and the Valley was coming out. And I don't think that they had actually announced the Valley yet, but they wanted to bring us back. So to get everybody ready, hey, we're returning, get ready for this. So that was a lot of fun. So I guess this will be my 3rd time. maybe my fourth time, but still, it was in New York first and now it's in Vegas, and Vegas is so fun. My best friend Kara lives in Vegas. It's my oldest brother Wes's birthday while we're going to BravoCon, so my brother Wes and my sister-in-law Melissa are coming to Vegas too, and I got them backstage passes and VIP passes, and I can't wait to see them and spend time with them because I miss them so much. So it's going to be a very fun experience, so I'm extremely excited about that. If you haven't heard of Jones Road Beauty, you need to make sure that you check them out because their stuff is amazing. With other makeup, I hate the heavy caked on look. I hate how long it takes to apply everything in the morning. I use so many different products, but I love Jones Road Beauty. The Miracle Balm is amazing. It enhanced my skin instead of masking it with layers of makeup. It gave me an effortless, natural look that I was looking for. I love the Miracle Balm. It's replacing multiple steps in my routine. I can use it as a highlighter, bronzer, blush, or lip tint. It's the ultimate no-fuss multitasker. It is so much faster to use, no brushes, no complicated routine, just use your fingers and go. The products are amazing and they have simplified my routine and replaced multiple steps. They give me that your skin but better glow in under 60 seconds. Every time I am so busy in the morning, taking care of Cruz or working nonstop, doing all the different things that I do in my life, taking out these extra steps has helped me so much. It's perfect for travel and I always feel flawless. I feel like I could be so fresh leaving a workout class. Everything just stays on so amazingly. And I could feel great even whenever I have to rush out of the house to take Cruz to an appointment or something like that. I still feel like my skin looks great. Modern day makeup that's clean, strategic, and multifunctional for effortless routines. For a limited time, our listeners are getting a free cool gloss on their first purchase when they use code RealityHits at checkout. Just head to jonesroadbeauty.com and use code RealityHits at checkout. After your purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them our show sent you. If you've been following me for a while and listening to my podcast for a while, you already know that I love Nutrafol. Having a good hair day can change your entire day. It's been my security blanket whenever I'm nervous and doing some kind of show like Watch What Happens Live or anything like that. My hair has always been there for me, and having a good hair day makes all the difference. Nutrafol really helped me whenever I had postpartum. So I started using Nutrafol and it has worked wonders for me. I have so many friends and family members that use it as well. They are incredible. You should really check them out if you're having any issues with your hair. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. You can feel great about what you're putting into your body since Nutrafol hair growth supplements are backed by peer-reviewed studies and NSF Content certified the gold standard in third-party certification for supplements. Plus, with a Nutrafol subscription, you can save up to 20%. You'll have access to free one-on-one naturopathic doctor consults to support you on your hair growth journey, and a Headspace meditation membership is included. See thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month's subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter promo code RealityHits. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code RealityHits. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code RealityHits. Cruz is such a picky eater, so sometimes it's hard to know if he's getting all the vitamins he needs. He's 4 years old. He is growing like a weed. So I found Haya, which I love and Cruz loves, and it makes me feel good knowing that he's getting all the nutrients, all the vitamins that he needs to continue growing strong because he is such a big boy. He loves to swim. He loves to climb. He loves to play, and it makes me feel good knowing that he's getting everything that he needs. Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise, filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy junk growing kids should never eat. That's why Haya was created. Formulated with the help of nutritional experts, Haya is pressed with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies, then supercharged with 15 essential vitamins and minerals, including vitamin D, B12, zinc, C, folate, and many others to help support immunity, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, teeth, bones, and more. Cruz loves his Haya gummies, and he is such a picky eater, so the fact that he loves these. Makes me feel great as a mama. He also loves that he gets to decorate the bottles with stickers. He loves that. They come with the first order, and he loves stickers right now, so it's such a cute little addition. I also recommend checking out their new Kids Probiotic and Nighttime Essentials. We worked out a special deal with Hiya for their best-selling children's vitamin. Receive 50% off your first order. To claim this deal, you must go to hiyahealth.com/realityhits. This deal is not available on their regular website. Go to hiyahealth.com/realityhits and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults. Cruz loves them. Check them out. But yeah, BravoCon is going to be crazy. And speaking of shoes, oh my gosh, I woke up this morning to Dolly. She's still a puppy, so I'm trying not to go crazy. But I had a bag from a photo shoot I did recently at the bottom of my bed. And I had my favorite pair of black Christian Louboutin heels. I guess they were on the top of the bag. So I woke up this morning and I saw a bunch of like little black patent leather pieces all over the floor. And I was like, what is this for? I lifted it up and Dolly had completely chewed all the straps off my Christian Louboutin, my red bottoms, and the heel completely off of my shoe. I about had a panic attack. But I love her. She is just still in puppy phase, so I'm trying not to freak out. But it was one of my favorite heels, and they're so expensive. And I don't know, like now I'm like, do I go buy another pair? Do I try to get them fixed? I don't feel like that they can be fixed because this certain pair had a strap over the toe and then it had like two different straps that went up around your, like in the top part of your foot, and then it wrapped around your ankle and all the straps are completely gone. And then she chewed on the heel too. So I have no idea if those can even be fixed. I'm going to see, but that just means I'm going to have to go shoe shopping, I guess, for another black pair of heels because BravoCon is coming up. So let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Whenever we go to BravoCon, I'm also going to bring my equipment. So hopefully I'll get a bunch of good little interviews for you guys with some Bravo celebrities who I wouldn't normally get to see. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I hope there's some hotties there too. I really need to see some hotties. That would be amazing. I'm excited to be at BravoCon after my mommy makeover. I think it's going to, I think I'm actually going to feel confident in my outfits and with my body. And that makes me so happy. I'm still very swollen. It's going to be at least 2 or 3 more months before my swelling goes down, maybe longer, but I still look so much better and I'm feeling better every single day. So I'm not even taking Tylenol or ibuprofen or anything for pain, just a little bit of tenderness on my sides and my back, but like my stomach isn't hurting, my breasts aren't hurting. Everything is feeling so much better. So I'm just excited to go and just feel that confidence and, show my sparkle because that's going to be so much fun. And I can't wait to get dressed up. And of course, I'll be there with all my besties. All the cast of the Valley is going to be there. I've got so many other friends from different shows that are going to be there who I don't always get to see, who don't live in LA. Other people live, in all these different cities or New York's whenever I see people all the time. So BravoCon is always such a fun time to get together and see everybody. And you never know what's going to happen. I mean, there are so many wild stories over the years, but trying not to even go into that because I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. But I'm definitely excited to see everyone. It's going to be such a fun time. Oh, I also went to Disney this week. I love going to Disneyland. Cruz absolutely loves it. And my friend Lindy was in town, so we wanted to go to Disney. So me and Lindy and Cruzy went to Disney, and I had not walked that much since my surgery. So the next day I was in so much pain. I was just so sore everywhere. And oh my goodness, it was such an amazing time. It was completely worth it. And I think it was good for me to get all those steps in and stuff because like I said, I can't work out or anything until after the 6 weeks is up. So that was like a lot. I was like wanting to go to the zoo or the aquarium or something right after that the next day. And I was just too sore to go. But Cruz had an amazing time. I had an amazing time. I love going to Disney. If you ever go to Disney and you're not in a good mood, something is wrong with you. You can't go to Disney and be mad at Disney, gosh, I remember going with a certain someone a couple times and still happened to be in a bad mood. And I'm like, how is this even possible? We'd separate and go our separate ways for a little bit and then come back. I just think, like, how in the world is somebody ever mad at Disney? It's the happiest place on earth. And I truly believe that. It has just been so much fun. The weather was amazing. It was, I think like 75 throughout the day, and then it cooled down at night. So that was really good. It was a lot of fun. We got to do so many rides because we did go like on a school day. So that the daytime wasn't that busy and it got packed at night. But we got to do like every single ride that we wanted to do. I absolutely love Disney. It is so much fun. And I can't wait to go back whenever they have all the Christmas stuff up, because I think they're putting it up on the 14th is what all the signs said. But whenever we went, you could definitely tell they were starting to get the Christmas stuff ready and starting to get ready for the season and everything. So I'm definitely going to go back in December. I think me and Lala are going to go and take the kids. And then I'll be completely healed and able to do more. So that will be great. Oh, goodness. All right, let's go into some questions. Thank you guys always for writing in. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. So I'm going to answer some of these from you guys. This is from Stop It, Kristen. Are you happy with the boob size you ended up with? You look great. Thank you so much. And yes, I am so extremely happy. I am so happy with my decision. My breasts are definitely smaller. A lot of people are like, I thought she people are hating on me on that too. I'm like, I can never do anything right. They're like, I thought she got a smaller size, blah, blah, blah. I did, guys. I'm still going to be swollen for a while, but they are a lot smaller. If you saw me naked and the comparison, because, I would try to make them not be so big, and they were humongous before. And now I just love the size. I really wanted them to be like back to whenever I first got them done. I had a child and I breastfed and everything like that, my weight fluctuating, all of that stuff. So they looked completely different, and now they're perky and beautiful, and I feel so good about them. I'm so confident about it. But yeah, I'm definitely still swollen, so they will go down some within the next couple of months, but I am very, very happy. Dr. Lakey and Dr. Daniel Poor at Beverly Hills Plastic Surgery Group did amazing on everything. And I just can't wait in a couple of months to do like a reveal and just show like how much better I feel, because it really was about confidence for me. I feel like I was torn down for so long, and I just really wanted to do something for myself and put myself first for once. And it was something I've wanted to do for years. So I'm very, very happy with my decision. This is from Shannon Vandertorn. How is your current co-parenting relationship with Jax? It's going. There's a lot that I can't talk about right now that's happening. Maybe Jax will speak on some things one day, but it's not really my place to talk about certain things. But, I'm very much a full-time mom, and I love it, and I appreciate that. I love, everything. And I think Jax is trying to work on himself. So I hope that, we can continue to work on our co-parenting relationship and just get better and stronger all the time. And hopefully one day it will be a very, very successful co-parenting relationship, because that's what really matters. Cruz is always going to come first. But as of right now, I'm definitely a full-time mom, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Been very, very busy. And that's good. I love being busy, both being a mom and with work and everything else. So feeling very blessed right now, but still working on that co-parenting relationship. So stay tuned. We'll see how it goes. This is from Emily Ramos, 22. Favorite stroller. My favorite strollers and car seats have always been UPPAbaby. I think they are amazing. I have used them ever since Cruz was an infant. The strollers, the car seats, everything, and then gone up with size. Right now he has the Vista, and it is so great. It moves around so easily, and Cruz loves it. It's a very big, so it's big enough for him to lay down if he wants to, sit up if he wants to. And Cruz is a big, tall boy. So the Vista, we've had it for, over a year now, and it has been incredible. It's a very nice stroller. So UPPAbaby has always been my go-to for car seats and strollers. And we have just went up and used every single size. Even his car seat right now is an UPPAbaby as well. This is from Jacqueline Lee. Do you ever plan to move out of LA? I'm not really sure. As of right now, I have no desire to move out of LA. I am loving where I'm at. I am very busy and very, there's a lot of great things happening in my life that I'm very happy about and very excited for. And LA is where I need to be right now to keep providing for my son and for myself and everything like that. So definitely not leaving anytime soon. Maybe one day down the road, years and years and years, I would move to Kentucky, maybe Lexington. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It's not in my plan right now, not even in my 5-year plan right now. I love where I'm at. Cruz is doing amazing in his school and his speech and his occupational therapy and everything that he has. He is thriving, and I don't really want to change anything up for him right now either. But as long as I'm being successful and everything is going great for Cruz, then I definitely want to stay here. This is from A. Jen. You found a man yet? No, I am still single, girl. What the heck? I am still single. In January, I will be single for 2 years. I've dated here and there and whatever. Nothing like serious or anything like that, but yeah, still single. And I'm not talking to anyone right now. I'm extremely single. So if y'all know anybody, tell them to hit me up. DMs, the new way to meet people. I'm still not ready for a dating app. I still have never done it. I don't think I will ever do it. I don't know. It's just not my thing. I'm really just trying to focus on me and Cruz and my career and everything right now. And just, I've got a lot of healing to still to do, but I'm in such a better place. I almost healed from my mommy makeover. So that's going to be great. Really working on my confidence. And, I'm just doing a lot better, and I'm really just focusing on myself and on Cruz at the moment. But if something comes along, it comes along. I'm just not trying to rush in anything at the moment. So we'll see where God leads me. We'll see what happens. This is from Phil Garcia, 25. Favorite ride at Disneyland? Oh my goodness. I have a couple. I love soaring. Soaring is amazing. It's like a huge screen in front of you, and you're like on these chairs, and you feel like you're flying like over LA, and you go to all these different parts of the world, and the scents change, and it's just beautiful and amazing. And at every single time that you go to a different place, you're smelling different things. You really feel like you're there, and you're flying over all these beautiful areas. It is awesome. So if you have been to Disneyland and California Adventure, definitely check out Soaring, because it is a very, very, very awesome ride. I also love the Haunted Mansion, especially right now, because they have it decked out in Nightmare Before Christmas. And I love the Haunted Mansion ride originally, but decked out for Nightmare Before Christmas is even better. I mean, it is awesome. So definitely check that out right now around Christmas, because you will love it. And then, of course, the Little Mermaid ride. The Little Mermaid was always my favorite movie growing up. I had Little Mermaid wallpaper. I had every single movie on cassette tapes, even the TV series, everything like that. I love that movie. Cruz watches that movie with me. I love the remake, the live action movie as well. So Little Mermaid has always been my ride. And at the very end, King Triton is a zaddy. I always say that. I don't know why they made King Triton so hot on the freaking ride, but they did. He's got like a 12-pack. He's got this like flowing long white hair and beard, and I'm not even like attracted to that in real life, so I don't know why, but King Triton is a zaddy. So if you're taking your kids on the Little Mermaid ride, make sure you remember to look at King Triton at the very end, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Vapes and pouches keep you hooked in a cycle of nicotine spikes, crashes, and constant cravings. Plus, you're inhaling chemicals or irritating your gums. Quitting isn't just about fighting cravings. It's about making better habits. Jones gets that. With Jones, there's no smoke, no vapor, no hidden chemicals, just a discreet and tasty mint. Pop one when cravings hit. No smell, no clouds, no stepping outside. When cravings come, play Quiddle or connect with 10,000 others on the same path. It's free, fast, and surprisingly fun. Cravings last about 60 seconds. Jones helps you ride them out without disappearing from the moment. Digital support boosts quit rates by 40%. Add NRT mints and it's 50 to 60%. Jones turns quitting into a positive team effort, not a punishment. A quick quiz helps you find your ideal mint strength, 2 milligram or 4 milligrams, using the same model doctors use. If you're ready to take a step towards quitting, or even just a safer nicotine option, check out Quit with Jones. Visit quitwithjones.com/reality to take the free quiz and use code REALITY to get $10 off your personalized quitting journey. That's quitwithjones.com/reality. Taking back control starts now. Thanks to Quit with Jones for sponsoring this episode. Just a heads up, the mints contain nicotine, which is an addictive chemical. Jones is FDA approved and available for those that are 18 and older. Pilates is a great workout because it benefits the body and the mind, but getting into the studio on time or finding an open class is such a chore. Tonal revolutionized home strength training. Now they've reimagined Pilates. No more hulking reformer, no more complicated springs and levers, just personal resistance that automatically adjusts the optimal resistance as you gain strength. Expert guidance from Coach Kristen McGee helps refine your form so you get the most out of every move. Pilates on Tonal unlocks deeper mobility, core strength, and muscle definition. Plus, you'll feel sharper, more grounded, and less stress. Pilates is the perfect complement to strength training. Improving mobility and range of motion makes your workouts more effective. Pilates on Tonal is way more than just Pilates on Tonal. They have a growing library of 3,000 plus workouts that range from strength training to cardio, yoga, recovery, and more. Tonal is the ultimate strength training system. A full gym's worth of equipment, coaching from expert personal trainers on demand 24/7 in your home. I love Pilates. I cannot wait until my 6 weeks is up because I'm going to be in my gym in my house working on this. Pilates makes me feel amazing. Janet recently got me back into Pilates and I love it. And the Tonal is amazing. Black Friday early access is on. For a limited time, Tonal is offering our listeners $750 off your Tonal 2 purchase. That's Tonal.com for $750 off your purchase. Tonal.com for $750 off. This is from Claudia AC. How is Cruz doing? Please post more about his journey. Cruz is doing amazing. He is doing awesome. I'm going to be posting more and gathering more stuff so that I can also do more stuff with Cruz's crew as well. We've already raised almost $10,000 to go to help with the autism community and different things like that. And I really want to continue being involved and just really help out however I can. And he is doing amazing. He's going to, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and everything all the time. And he just gets better and better and better. He's, doing things that are making him more independent. He works on things like that all the time in his classes. And he's just thriving. He is such a happy, amazing little boy, and I'm so proud of him and I love him so much. But yes, I will continue to post more about his journey, and I just want to help other people that are going through it because I'm learning as I go now too. I'm learning as I go. So, and I know that there's so many other people who are just getting their diagnosis or, just feel lost and don't know what to do. And I really want to be somebody that they can see the things that I've done, and early intervention is so important, and I really want to help however I can. But he is doing amazing. This is from Meredith Lewine. Meredith Lewine. Can you tell my ex-husband to rot in hell, please? Meredith's ex-husband, rot in hell. All right, I got you, girl. Now I need to know what he did. But rot in hell, ex-husband. I love how many people love that. Because for me, rot in hell, like coming from a religious family and being a religious person, rotting in hell is the worst thing that you could ever do. So I just couldn't believe how big that got. And, it is pretty funny. It is pretty funny. But yeah, rot in hell. This is from Colleen RC. Do you think you try special forces again? Oh my gosh. My special forces was whack. I mean, I tried. I really did. And it is so embarrassing to watch back and everything like that. It was just such a hard time in my life. And I've said this many times, like the DS, they're doing their job and they're so good at it. But at that point in my life, men yelling at me was not motivating to me. It was triggering to me. It did, there was just a lot of things that I wasn't prepared for and I thought that I would be. So it was a lot harder than I imagined. Would I like to do it again? Yeah, maybe down the road I would like to be more prepared. I would like to be more fit, which I'm already on this like health journey and already like I can't wait to get in the gym again, and I already have lost so much weight. I've already lost like 15 pounds probably, hopefully 20 soon. But yeah, I think like maybe I could go back and try again. And, it was still something that it was still an experience that I never thought that I would ever get to do, and I would never change it for the world. I got to be in Morocco. I got to meet a bunch of amazing people. I got to jump out of a freaking helicopter and face my biggest fear of all time. Like the physical part was too hard for me at that time, but maybe if I'm in better shape, I could definitely try it again. But watching what they've been doing, like having to fight each other and wrestle each other and go underwater, like they are killing it. So kudos to everybody else that's on the show and how far they made it, and watching it and everything. Like they have been doing absolutely amazing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I could have done that. So yeah, good job guys, y'all are killing it. This is from Ash XOXO. Do you still have the house? Yes, I have the house. I own the house. It is mine. And me and Cruz love living here. Again, I just had a big Halloween party in my backyard. I just love this house. It feels like home, and Cruz needs to be where he's happy. He loves his swing set. He loves his pool. He's in it every day. He loves his backyard. So, this is just where we need to be. It's our happy place. And I definitely still have the house, and I'm not selling it or doing anything anytime soon. This is from Emma L. Harris, 1985. What's my favorite perfume? My favorite perfume at the moment, and I have so many perfumes. I love so many. But if I had to pick one, it would be Burberry Goddess. That is amazing. It is so good. This is from Celesta Maria. How to date as a full-time single working mama. Let me know, girl. I mean, I'm working on it myself. I think that as single moms, we need to realize that we are allowed to have fun at times, as long as everything at home is perfect and okay and our kids are happy, and we deserve to be happy too. We have to let ourselves have fun and enjoy things and do things as well, because being a happy parent is only going to make our kids happier. So the mom guilt is real, but we need to be allowed and actually allow ourselves to feel joy and to feel love, because we deserve that. Everyone deserves to feel loved and to be in love, and it will happen for us one day. All right, Celeste, we got this. Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in to another episode of When Reality Hits. I love y'all, and I will see you soon. And I can't wait to meet everybody at BravoCon. It's going to be amazing. Bye guys. Happy November.
This October, Fear is free on Pluto TV with horror movie collections from Paranormal Activity, The Ring,
You will die in 7 days,
Scream, and From Dusk Till Dawn.
This is my kind of place.
And don't miss the man-made nightmares in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein or the world-ending chaos in 28 Days Later.
There's something in the blood.
All the scares, all for free. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.